We drank every day, had sex multiple times every day for 4 straight months. I started to wonder if this was a competition.
That's Oprah Winfrey reading a candid confession from Will Smith about his sex life with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, in his new memoir, Will.
It's a good time for the Smiths right now.
The actor sits down with the media mogul for her series, The Oprah Conversation on Apple TV+, and opens up about the early days of his relationship with Jada, whom he married back in 1997.
As far as I was concerned, there were only 2 possibilities. I was going to satisfy this woman sexually, or I was going to die trying.
And while the couple may have been hot and heavy back then, Will said it was and still is a lot deeper than that.
Me and Jada, to this day, if we start talking, it's 4 hours. It's 4 hours if we exchange a sentence.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, it's the center of why we've been able to sustain and, you know, why we're still together, not choking the life out of each other.
All that echoes what Will told E.T. about how they make it work back in 2007.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It's my responsibility to make me happy, and it's her responsibility to make her happy, and then we're gonna come together and build on that happiness.
As for Jada, Will says she was never interested in a traditional marriage. In fact, she didn't even want a wedding. Their union, it's all about bettering themselves and coming together stronger.
Will and Jada are on a spiritual journey to cleanse the poisonous, unloving parts of our hearts.
Wow.
And we're doing it together in this lifetime, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
But the goal is not a sexual goal.
Really, at the end of the day, it's just not quitting, you know?
But it's not the first time we've heard about how the Smiths keep things intimate. Last month, Jada opened up about their sex life after 2 decades of marriage on her Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk.
You expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
a huge pitfall.
That's a huge pitfall.
Yeah,
And Will shared a similar sentiment during a chat with E.T. back in 2007.
Anything that I need to make myself happy, I will present that to my wife that I need that to be happy. Divorce is not an option. We're gonna be together. So we're gonna figure out how to be happy.
In fact, he doubled down on all that again in 2015, telling E.T. that when it comes to their marriage, they put in the work.
You can't expect it to be easy. It's like our marriage was the most difficult, grueling, and excruciating thing that we've ever taken on in our lives. And, you know, we're just not quitters. And by the same token, we're not apathetic. We only ever worked on ourselves individually and then presented ourselves to one another better than we were previously.
And during his chat with Oprah, Will also talks about going to Peru and doing ayahuasca, something he says was a transformative experience for how he views his relationship with his wife.
In the experience, I saw Jada as soil, and I saw me as a seed, and I saw what felt like the hand of God put me as a seed into the soil of Jada, and this big, giant tree grew with all of this fruit. But I started to think about my relationship with Jada as being a fruitful interaction